ENG6 episode here on DepEd ETULAY TV. I am so excited to learn and explore the second quarter of English 6 with you. I hope that you are excited too. This is Tutor Jess from San Lorenzo Ruiz Elementary School, SDO Pasig City, your English 6 buddy. And let us all venture out English with much enthusiasm and excitement. Let us now begin. Learners, for today's lesson, we are going to study about gathering relevant information from various sources. But after going through this episode, you are all expected to gather relevant information from Almanac, Encyclopedia, and Dictionary. Are you now ready? Let's get started! Books are everywhere. For our What's In activity, here's the direction. Can you name each picture? Write your answers on your answer sheet. Number 1. What is this? Our answer is magazine. Number 1, it's a magazine. Number 2. How about this picture? What do you think is this? The correct answer is a newspaper. Number 2 is a newspaper. Number 3, learners. What about this picture? This one is an almanac. That's great. How about for picture number 4? What is this? Did you answer dictionary? That's right. How about number 5? What is this, learners? And the correct answer is encyclopedia. Did you get a perfect score? Very good, learners. And let us now proceed to our What's New activity. Read the situation and answer the question that follows. Here it is. An Araling Panlipunan or AP teacher gave an assignment to the learners to research on significant events and people in the Philippine history. Learners, the question is, if you were one of the learners, would you know what books or references to look for at the library? Then why? Learners, I am expecting a different answers from all of you. So you may now write your answers on your answer sheet. That's amazing, learners. Now let's proceed to, or let's discuss the different sources or some sources of relevant information. The first one is the encyclopedia. Learners, are you familiar with the word encyclopedia? Well, when we say encyclopedia, it gives a factual information on a wide range of subjects, people, places, science, technology, history, business, and government. Also, when we say encyclopedia, it consists of volumes of books in which the topics are listed alphabetically. And we have an example here. When I need to learn the culture of Spain, I may use an encyclopedia. Through the use of encyclopedia, I may also acquire knowledge on the population and historical places of the said country. And here's encyclopedia. The second one is almanac. I hope that you are familiar with this source of relevant information. When we say almanac, it provides an annual publication containing general information about government, industry, politics, commerce, world events, and sports. And let's take a look here in this example. When I need to research the number of typhoons that hit the Philippines last year, I may use an almanac. We have here almanac. And the last one is dictionary. Can you say that after me? Dictionary. Great. Dictionary supplies information about words, spelling, pronunciation, meaning, derivation, etymology, syllabication, stress, and level of usage. And let's have an example here. When I need to know the definition and pronunciation of the word facade, I may use the dictionary. That's great. So, for this one, we have talked about encyclopedia, almanac, and dictionary. Those are some sources of relevant information. And for our What's More activity, here's the direction, learners. Identify what kind of source, encyclopedia, almanac, or dictionary is described in each number. Write your answers on a separate answer sheet. Number 1. It features current events and facts like sports records, statistical data, and tables. What is it? The correct answer for number 1 is that's Almanac. Number 2. It contains topic about history, places, science, and technology. What source is it? And our answer is encyclopedia. Number 3. It gives etymology of a word. Did you answer dictionary? That's right, learners. How about for number 4? It provides a good source of information in learning the derivation of words. What is your answer? Number 4 answer is that's dictionary again. Great. And for number 5, learners, it helps you discover the beginning of World War II. What source is being described here? And the correct answer is that is encyclopedia. Did you get a perfect score? That's amazing. Now let's proceed to what I have learned. Let's see or let's summarize what we have learned for today's episode. Some various sources in gathering relevant information are Almanac, Encyclopedia, and Dictionary. Always remember these are 3 sources of relevant information. Once again, Almanac, Encyclopedia, and Dictionary. Let us define each. Almanac provides an annual publication containing general information. And when we say encyclopedia, it contains factual information about history, science, technology, people, places, and government. And not to mention, we have dictionary. Dictionary gives information about the meaning, stress, pronunciation, usage, and syllabication of words. So we have encyclopedia, almanac, and dictionary. Now let's proceed to what I can do. Let's see if you really have listened well a while ago. So here is the direction, learners. Choose the correct answer and write it on a separate answer sheet. For number 1, to gather information on rivers, lakes, seas, and oceans of a particular country, we use, what do we use? We use encyclopedia. Great! How about for number 2? To gather information on the correct stress and syllabication of the word, we use, what do we use, learners? Is it almanac, encyclopedia, or dictionary? Did you answer dictionary? That's right! And how about for number 3? To gather information on the significant events in the Philippine sports during a year, we use, what do we use? Is it almanac, encyclopedia, or dictionary? Learners, the correct answer is almanac. And for number 4, to gather information on the different kinds of magnets, we use, is it almanac, encyclopedia, or dictionary? What is your answer? Did you answer encyclopedia? Well done, that's the correct answer, learners. And let's move on to the last one, number 5. To gather information on the correct spelling and pronunciation of words, we use, is it almanac, encyclopedia, or dictionary? If you answer dictionary, that's correct, learners. Let us see if you have learned something for today's episode. So learners, let us do this assessment part activity. For the direction, determine which source is appropriate to use in gathering information on the following topics. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Are you now ready? Let's get started. And for number 1, my friend wants to read write-ups about different events and personalities. A. Dictionary. B. Almanac, or C. Encyclopedia. You may now start answering. And the correct answer for number 1 is, that is letter A, Almanac. And for number 2, my cousin Anna wants to know the synonym of the word amiable. Learners, if you are going to find the synonym of a word, what are you going to use? Is it A, dictionary, B, almanac, or C, encyclopedia? And our answer is, that is letter A, dictionary. Number 3, my mother wants to get information about the Queens of England. A, dictionary, B, almanac, or C, encyclopedia? What is our answer here, learners? Well done. The correct answer is letter C, encyclopedia. Did you get a correct answer? That's amazing. Now let's proceed to number 4. My brother wants to learn about the traditions observed by the people in Bengal. Is it A, dictionary, B, almanac, or C, encyclopedia? And the correct answer, letters, that is letter C, encyclopedia. And for number 5, my sister wants to gain knowledge on the festivities and rituals observed each month of the year. What am I going to use? Is it A, dictionary, B, almanac, or C, encyclopedia? The correct answer for number 5 is, that's letter B, almanac. Who got a perfect 5? Give teacher high five. Very good. And for our additional activity, learners, the following are relevant topics that you can gather from different sources. Now, draw the table on a separate answer sheet and write these topics in the appropriate column. Here are the topics, learners. We have history of China, List of presidential candidates in 2016. Synonym of the word magnanimous. Hosts of Olympic Games. Antonym of the word boastful. And the famous works of Juan Luna. Could it be an almanac, dictionary, or encyclopedia? That's for you to do. Thank you so much, learners, for being with me all throughout today's lesson. I hope that you've learned something and see you on our next DepEd ETULAY TV English 6 episode. Thank you so much, my dear English warriors, for being with teacher all throughout today's lesson. I hope that you've learned a lot and we'll see you next DepEd ETULAY English 6 episode. And let me close this with a word from Zig Ziglar, and I quote, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. So my hope, learners, is that you will always have that determined heart and mind to learn. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. See you next episode, learners. Bye for now.